Today we're going over how to send a fax in VoiceMeUp. It's a pretty straightforward process, so just follow along and you'll be able to send a fax in no time. First, you're going to go to History at the left-hand side, and then Fax Transmissions. It's a bit of an odd place for it, but it makes sense because you can see the history and also send fax. And you'll click the Send Fax button, and then you're going to select the profile that you want to send from. In this case, we'll just use the default profile. And then instead of using user, you're going to use fax profile. And we'll type in the phone number that we're going to send to. In this case, I'm just going to use a FaxBurner phone number. Paste that in there, and we're going to attach the PDF, whatever file we want to send. Click Open. On the right-hand side is your fax options. I wouldn't change any of this. By changing it, you could run into an issue where you're sending to an older fax machine or something that can't quite receive the way it's expecting. So just leave these settings as is. And the retries is by default going to be 2 retries. You could change it to 3 if you want to, but I would just stick with the default of 2. And we'll click Send. And now it's sent. Pretty straightforward. We'll give it a minute, and it should show up here in FaxBurner. And there's your fax. We'll click View, and yep, we got it. Close out of there. Back in VoiceMeUp, you can look under Transmission, and you'll see the progress of the fax. I kind of edited the video, but I'd give it 5 minutes to send or so, and you should be able to see if it's complete. Currently, it's still pending, even though it's delivered, so it's not a perfect indicator, but it should give you enough to work with to know if it's delivered or not. There we go, it's complete. That's the gist of how to send a fax to VoiceMeUp. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.